Hi, this is Dave Reed Brown, and welcome back to Magic Tech, our ongoing discussion about how to get your show on the road. Sound is really important to me because I'm a musician, and I'd like to share some tools that I use, some tricks of the trade, for making sure that I have really good sound at my shows. This is a hodgepodge of things today, but I hope you'll enjoy them. You know, one of the best investments you can make is to have some really good supplies. First, make sure you get gaffer's tape, or at least electrical tape, because these two things do not leave goop on your equipment. Gaffer's tape also is really nice because you can re-stick it and you can tear it with your fingers into all sorts of shapes. Really handy stuff. I have custom cables often made. One that comes in really handy is an 1/8" stereo cable going from your music source, whether it's your iPhone or a disc player or something even more advanced, all the way to stereo RCA. The magic number here is 20 feet. That's going to serve you in most every situation, from stage to parlor to stand-up. This one's very compact, but you could also go with a standard RCA stereo patch cable. A couple of connectors that are really good. One is mono to go into that RCA end, and that can go into any mixer. And another takes those two individual ones and makes a single 1/4" stereo output. I like this because it can go into what's called an impedance converter. Radio Shack sells a nice one, $15, silver, the shape of a cigar. Your sound goes in this way, and what comes out is a converted microphone signal, a little XLR jack with those 3 male prongs on the end. You can then plug into any house system. It's a nice, easy little fix for getting the job done. I like to make sure that my sound is always backed up. I always keep my Magic tracks on a USB drive, and that's with me. I keep an old-fashioned CD with the tracks on them. I put them on my iPhone, and I have them on the web. I email them to myself in Gmail, and I have them in folders. And I'm also a fan of Google Documents. There should be no excuse for not having my music available to me. Other things that are really handy: a really good set of headphones. How many times have I been to a show and I'm trying to set up my music tracks and there's so much noise in the place that I can't hear what's going on. Often I'm somewhere and musicians are rehearsing, or someone's speaking and rehearsing, or a crowd is already in progress at the function. So having something that can really block that out so that I can set up my tracks is essential. Even a set of earbuds, the kind that go in the canal, are best if they work for you. These are nice and compact. Not exactly music, but this is a little device that will attach to a handheld microphone, and I always recommend knowing how to do your act with a corded handheld mic because they always work and their batteries never die. Speaking of batteries, always make sure that you have plenty of extras. There should be no excuse for your mic or whatever device running out of battery. Duracell and Everready also make devices that are charged by a standard USB port and can connect to all sorts of electronic devices and charge them. This one only costs 20 bucks and it can charge an iPhone twice. Always make sure you have your 3-prong adapter, and that's a nice little handy, almost like an extension cord, but has these multiples that can save you in a pinch. For doing some remote control on the fly, here's one suggestion for folks that are getting their show on the road. This is the Logitech R400 remote. Plug this into a laptop. Oh, sorry, this little magical little device here that stores inside, not bad for a $40 item. That connects to a laptop. Use PowerPoint or a free equivalent to set up your tracks, and then use this remote to switch from track to track to track. And you're controlling your sound remotely. And all it takes is an old laptop and this little $40 remote. That's all it is for now here on the Magic Tech Road. There's a lot more to share about music and sound, but take care, and we'll talk to you soon.